says, but what comes out of the mouth proceeds from the heart, and this defiles a person. This right here breaks down the absolute danger of spoken words. And I'm telling you, a lot of people hear these type verses. A lot of people, hear about Dr. Immortal and all that stuff, but a lot of people still don't understand the power of the words, man. Again, talking about music, talking about all this stuff, a lot of people still don't understand. And what it says is this. It says the first form which thought will find is language or words. This determines the importance of words. They are the first manifestation of thought, the vessels in which they are carried. They take hold of the ether, and by setting it in motion, reproduce the thought to others in the form of sound. Now let's chop that up real quick, man. The first thing that stood out is it says the words are the first manifestation of thought. Now, brothers, this is powerful, man. I'm gonna tell you why this is powerful, because see, what a lot of people do, man, is they'll write stuff down, they'll get their intentions, they'll meditate, they go through all this stuff we've been talking about for weeks, and then 3 weeks down the road, 6 months down the road, they're saying, you know what? Like this world, like it isn't coming to be. Like man, I've been doing all this stuff for months and I'm not seeing nothing. Brother, this right here lets you know that, hey, you know what? You can check yourself instantly. Like you don't have to wait all this time to see if you're on track. All you have to do is observe your words. What am I thinking about myself? And what am I ultimately saying about myself? And you hear me always talk about, I love this video, man. I don't know why I love this video so much. It's a video where Neville and Abdullah was talking about this whole thing. And when I listened to this video, and I think I posted it before, it's you can always find it. Go to YouTube and just type in Abdullah and Neville got it. It seemed like a point in time, or it had to be a point in time, where Neville Goddard was kind of just now learning all this stuff. And he wanted to go to Barbados. Y'all know the story. And he had lost his job. He didn't have any money. And he went to Abdullah saying, hey, you know what? This is what I'm trying to do. And Abdullah told him how to move, told him how to think, told him how to sleep, told him how to meditate, told him everything. And in a couple of days later, Neville came back and said, Abdullah, like it's not working. And he said Abdullah slammed the door in anger, man. And now it made sense. Because Abdullah came back in the room and said, how are you telling me that it's not working, like if you're in this state of mind? Like you can't be in this state of mind and even make a statement like that. It goes back to what it's saying. It said words are the first manifestation of thoughts. So if Neville even came out and said, you know what, it's not working, that lets you know how his insides are working. The second thing that stood out in that part, in that sentence, when it says, words take hold of the ether. And it says words take hold of the ether, and by setting in motion, reproduce those thoughts to others. Now, the reason I like that so much is because first you have to define ether. And when I looked up ether, it says ether, a very rarefied and highly elastic substance, formerly believed to permeate all space, including the intrinsics between the particles of matter. That's what Webster defines ether as. Now, we've heard that before, man. We've heard that before, and we've been talking about the last few weeks. Goes back to this. The Science of Getting Rich. Wallace was talking about this stuff he called thinking stuff. He said, man, this is the stuff where all things are created. He said, like this is the source of all things. This is pretty much God around us. And this is what he said. He says, this thinking stuff, he said, there's a thinking stuff, which is all things. He says, there's a thinking stuff from which all things are made, and which in its original state permeates, penetrates, and fills the inner spaces of the universe. Then he says, a thought in this substance produces the thing that is imagined by thought. And if you go ahead and finish reading, Science of Getting Rich, it breaks down on words and putting things into motion. And then when you read both of those, because ether and thicket stuff is exactly, I think they both use the word permeate. They both use the words, just talking about the empty space. It's talking about the same thing. And when you read those, brothers, you have to go back. You have to go back to John 1. And what it said is, it says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Now think about that, man. Think about that. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. That right there shows you that shows you that by us having these thoughts and bringing it to our words and speaking our words into this ether, or speaking our words into this thinking stuff, it shows you the power of it. Now, brothers, we can have our thoughts. We can think that our thoughts are on a certain frequency, but our words, man, our words to our brothers, our words amongst, when we get off this, because all of us are high vibrating brothers. But once we get out of here and get amongst the world, man, I'm telling you, the world you can easily go to your job tomorrow and your coworkers are talking about, man, I heard they laying off, right? I heard this. You can easily go somewhere to a brother and have a couple of drinks at the bar, and the brother's like, man, life is getting bad, man. Everybody's getting scared. Things in the world are going this. And next thing you know, it changes your thoughts. And next thing you know, you go home and you chop it up with your brother, sister, your wife, and now your words are, well, baby, what we gonna do with this? The government is doing this. The economy is falling. So you've let somebody else plant a seed in your mind, and now your words are speaking your new truth. But I'm gonna read that again, man. It says we can only afford to think abundance only, not sometimes, man. Brother, I'm telling you that is crucial. Man, I'm telling you, this is why I'm so funny about watching certain television shows. It's not that I don't want to be entertained, because I want to laugh and have good times and watch funny stuff just as much as the next man. And I want to listen to the Baby. I want to listen to Future all day. That stuff goes hard, man. I want to watch all these movies, man, that are entertaining, but I know got low vibrational content coming out of it. But I have to limit it. If not eliminate most of it, just because of this.
He gives actual quotes that you probably never even heard before. He said that Henry Ford was aware of it. All of them aware of it. This is the secret inner teachings that Napoleon Hill was not necessarily able to give out. This is one of the things that's missing from the secret. You are actually a broadcast tower that's broadcasting energy into the universe. And you wonder why you get the results you get and the people show up in your life, because it's what you're broadcasting.
It took me the longest out, when things weren't going my way, I was like, you know what? There's something I'm not doing. And I was trying to figure out what that thing was. I would go to these books and say, you know what am I not doing? What do these people know that I don't know? What do I see people that are succeeding? Like, what do they know that I don't know?